And continuing our coverage of the terrorist attack in Israel and Israel's response, let's bring in co-founder and managing partner of Israeli VC firm Team 8, Nadav Safrir, who joins us live from Tel Aviv. Nadav previously served as commander of Israel's elite military technology unit. It's great to have you here, Nadav. Just wondering if you can offer some perspective on what comes next and what you know.
Yeah, thank you, Sarah. First and foremost, we're obviously heartbroken, but we're resolved. Our chief of staff, Herzi Halevi, is a friend of mine, spoke a couple of hours ago. What comes next is that we must eliminate Hamas. And so we're ready. Our reservists are standing by. I can tell you that from my own companies, about 10% of our employees have been called to duty. And as a nation state, we're standing strong and we're ready to take the next steps. They won't be pretty, but I think it's important. I think it's important. It's critical for Israel, but I think it's important for the rest of the free world. This is going to be long, but we're resolved and we're going to win.
I do want to ask you about the business community and the tech community, but just first, because you were such a high-ranking member of the intelligence unit in Israel, I'm curious about your intelligence reflections of the failure to detect what was happening and what lessons can be learned there and how it happened.
Yeah, look, obviously, we did not get the job done. I mean, there's no question about it. But there will be time to investigate. The time is not now. A lot of my American friends are saying, is this like 9/11? My answer is that, 10/7/23 Saturday morning is a little bit like 9/11, but the perpetrators are in Brooklyn. They're across the river. So we just don't have the time to focus on what went wrong. We need to stay resolved. We have to be focused. And I think what we're doing here is not just important for us. It's a message to the rest of the world. And it's not. And we're not fighting the Palestinian people. We're fighting Hamas leadership, who the atrocities that went on Saturday 10/7 are just almost unfathomable. And so we have to do what has to be done right now.
Nadav, you mentioned the Palestinian people. I mean, what is the thinking right now regarding their ability to get out of an area that is obviously going to become a war zone if things go the way you're describing?
Yeah, look, I mean, you probably heard President Biden's speech, which I think gives us, the legitimacy that we have right now to operate. The fact that we not just have the legitimacy to operate, but that we must. This is not just about the Palestinian people. This is not just about Hamas. This is about the Middle East, and this is about being there on the right side of history. Don't forget, more than 1,000 miles from where I'm standing right now in Tel Aviv, in Tehran, that's where the shots are being called. They don't only have Hamas. They have Hezbollah up north waiting for the right time. And we're ready to take on both. But, honestly, I think that the people that have suffered the most before 10/7/23 Saturday morning are the Palestinian people themselves by this brutal terrorist leadership. And what we learned the hard way, and we paid such a dear price that it's, again, almost impossible to explain, is that you cannot reason with terrorists. You just cannot do it anymore.